He is the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey. His fighting style.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. And there's the bell for round one. Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. The straights continue to score. Just misses with that jab. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
He missed with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. They blocked the jab. These two were made for each other. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. And he just missed with that left jab. The jab just got blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Just missed with that jab. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Good counter punching. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much firepower here. Misses with the right uppercut. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab but does not score. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't...
Still landing your power.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Tried to score with the uppercut. That jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
How about that time counter shot? And he misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey.
Come on, switch up.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice defense with that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick first, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Only catching air with that hook. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey in that lap.
Love that, the jab.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. Big whiff with the right hook. They exchange punches. time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two fighters are made for one another. That hook won't score. The straight right just misses. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that.
Starting to make mistakes.
Here we go in the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Look at him go, digging deep, just firing to the ribcage. The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight has a real good flow to it. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This is a high-octane battle. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Caution being thrown to the wind. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that. And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.